42, evil body cam. 12-year-old jumps from truck at 40 miles per hour to escape stranger. Okay, that was it was a little bit of a doozy with the title. I was a little confused why the 12-year-old was on the run, but it seems like they're the victim. Let's see what happened. Let's watch.
This guy basically said, you need to ride home. And then he goes, if you don't get in the car, you know, something bad's going to happen to you.
Where is the guy? He jumped out of your car, man. He fell out of that truck real bad. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah, I'm not acting like you're tough as. Come on.
How fast was the truck going?
35, 40 miles per hour.
Why are you acting extra ghetto?
Send up D here. He's got a huge gash to his head.
That's not a murder.
When a 12-year-old boy leaps out of a moving truck in the middle of the highway, Good Samaritans intervene, boxing the driver in before he can get away. Police arrive to find a chaotic scene, a victim whose version of events is changing, and a hostile suspect with plenty to say.
Hey, all right, well then let him go home. Let him go home.
He sounds intoxicated.
If you can't talk to me, you can't talk to nobody.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On August 21, 2019, witnesses in Boynton Beach, Florida, called the police with a shocking report. A pickup truck was driving erratically down the highway when a young boy suddenly jumped out of the passenger seat and into the road.
Send up D here. He's got a huge gash to his head. What's going on, buddy? What happened?
I was walking and he came by and told me to get in.
Who is he?
A white dude.
Do you know the guy?
No.
Did you guys witness this?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was heading west.
Did you jump out of the car?
Yeah. He told me he was going to drop me home, and I did it. He was going to do something, but I don't really remember what he was saying.
And he fell out of that truck real bad. I know, but he was sliding on the.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was watching.
We got the fire department coming to check you out, all right? How old are you?
12.
While these witnesses stayed behind with the kid, two others chased the truck, finally blocking it in about a mile to the south. They detained the driver, who they will later describe as, quote, extremely inebriated.
All right.
What the fuck?
He's shot. He's resisting.
I'm not resistant.
Then get on the ground. Face down. Face
The
down.
mic a little muffled.
Get your arm out. The kid, he's in the floor, sir. Where's he at? What's with the kid? What's with the kid? What's with him now? I don't know. I had to chase this one down.
So he picked you up where near Freedom Shores?
Yeah, I just got off the bus.
Who's the kid?
I'm not a kid.
Where is the guy? He jumped out of your car, man.
There's no kid that jumped out of my vehicle.
There is a car. There is a kid, my friend.
How fast was the truck going?
Maybe 35, 40 miles per hour. If he was really going that fast, he would have probably been worse.
Oh, he'd have been worse.
I couldn't believe only 2 people stopped. The truck, it was just like this. The truck was like this. And I'm surprised the kid did not get ran over.
Welcome to society now. People just
Crazy part is that much.
got a few people.
He said
Indeed, one of the witnesses who intervened now appears ready to lead the investigation.
This guy, he's on something. Where is the little kid with the red hoodie?
Okay.
Where you got him from?
I remember a young kid hopping in my vehicle and then hopping out.
Where you picked him up from?
The officer just letting this man like do the investigation. It's just so funny.
See, I didn't pick him up for any other reason. He's the one that hopped in and hopped right out. And honestly with you, bro,
He jumped out of the car and he got hurt, buddy.
and honestly, bro, I'm not that type of guy, so if he hopped in and hopped in,
He jumped out of your car, dude.
Is that
He
your
got
fault?
hurt. That's his fault.
then I know he's okay then, because
He's not okay. He was in the floor laying down, man. That's up, man.
No. What I'm saying is, I've been up for a long time.
Well, we
The
can
man,
tell.
identified as Timothy Miller, gives the police no reason to doubt that statement.
Where are we going?
Not yet.
We can tell.
I didn't do anything to nobody.
He looks like a Minecraft YouTuber. That's no shade. Do it. I don't know which one, but I feel like I've seen this side profile in the Minecraft realm
I
somewhere.
didn't touch nobody.
Somewhere in the world. Somewhere.
Those are the cars my ride, bro. I don't understand why everybody's tripping like I did some extra.
32. I'm getting off on high car. They're going to get West 95.
Timothy is detained in the back of a squad car, at least as long as they can keep him there.
Hey,
Let me get a breath. God damn it,
stay in the car. Get in the
I'm
car.
in the car.
Get in the car.
Come on.
Put your leg in the car. Put your leg in the car.
Alright. Can you at least give me a breath?
You got enough breaths back here. The AC is going for you.
Why are you acting extra ghetto?
Pulled up next to his kid, told his kid to get in the car. If you don't get in the car, something bad's going to happen to you.
Okay.
So the kid gets in the car and the kid jumps out.
Okay.
So basically, it's an attempted kidnapping.
But at the other scene, the police are beginning to notice discrepancies.
So what happened?
I was walking and he came by and got me from by the apartment by Freedom Shores. He said he could pick me up.
What do you mean he got you? He just asked me on a ride and you hopped in?
Yeah, he said if I didn't, he would do something. I didn't remember.
Okay, now listen, man. Be sure you're real honest with me. Because the chances are outstanding that we've got him too. And the reason I'm asking is because the story may or may not be exact. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So talk to me. If you're going to be straight with me, be 100%, please.
So he came by to me and said, do you want to ride home? I said, okay. But then I walked, because I didn't know him, so I walked.
Right.
And he said, come in the car. Then I said, okay. Then after that, he was driving perfectly fine. But when it got right here, he was like swerving and stuff. And so I knew there was something wrong with him. So I opened the door and jumped out.
So you opened the door and jumped out.
Yeah. Then he started
Okay.
speeding that way.
Can I tell you something? Would you believe that we got a complete different story? This is the second story that you've told. You see what I'm saying, partner? That's why I said, please be 100% honest. This could be the difference between someone's life or you may be locking somebody up for a long time.
Until we figure out what the hell's going on, he's just being detained.
As the officers prepare to transport Timothy for questioning, he begins airing his grievances.
Listen, man. Come on. Go. You don't have much.
Nigga.
Espanol. You ain't even from this country and you trying to hold it down like you're.
Oh,
You know how many
what is up with y'all white people obsession with like, you're not even from, go back to your country, you're not from the country, where are you from, you're not, what is up with y'all obsession with that? Nigga, we are in the United States. This is the last country to be claiming any fucking country. No shade, but all shade.
gonna let go of dick? God damn, that's up that you would even play that.
Those are my cuffs on him. Hang on to him. Come in my desk when you get done.
You, mother. I don't even do nothing and I still get the white racial
What?
when I go in there.
Going where?
I wonder where you're bringing me, what you mean?
Going to the Boynton Beach Police Department.
Yeah,
You've been there before?
I don't know, actually. All I know is I don't with
Meanwhile, officers discuss the way the 12-year-old's story has evolved.
This guy basically said, you need to ride home. And then he goes, if you don't get in the car, something bad's going to happen to you. That's what he originally told me. Yeah, no. The second time around, he said the guy came by and said, hey, I'll give you a ride. So he gets in the car. Then he says the guy's driving perfectly fine. Then the guy started swerving. He goes, I thought something was wrong when the guy started swerving. So I opened the door and I jumped out.
With doubts forming, they talk to the boy once again.
What is he saying to you when this is happening?
He said, do you have any drugs? Kids your age don't do drugs. So I'll just go for drugs.
What I'm saying to you is that there's nothing against America going on right now. The only problem that I have, if you guys even care about like this, is that
What are you talking about? Oh.
Okay.
So he invited you in the truck?
Yes.
to give you a ride home? And you said yes. Yes?
Yes.
Did you were okay with that?
Yeah, after that,
Okay.
then he seems a little off.
All right.
I'm not doing anything specific, so hopefully that'll be towards the benefit of my party. Is that I do like Donald Trump.
Meanwhile, the officers continue to find inconsistencies
No,
in the
like-
12-year-old's account.
Then he would have stopped
Nobody
and kept going
asked.
faster and faster. So I opened the door. And I
Yeah, but
jumped
before
out.
you opened the door, did you ask him to stop? Did you ask him you want to get out of the truck?
Got the truck.
You asked him, or you told what? Tell me
I
what
told
happened.
him, let me get the truck, since she was like,
With your right hand, hold that.
So we need to know if you asked to get out. If you,
"Daddy, yeah,
you just jumped out.
yes."
As officers try to pin down the details of
Lord
what
have
happened,
mercy.
Timothy's mood in the back of the car begins to worsen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be acting like you're tough as. Come on. Hey, listen. At least put your ear in there. Alright, well then let him go home. Let him
Look
go
what drugs
home
can do to y'all
then.
kids.
Let him go home. Let him go home. You in your gloves. Come here. You're too scared, aren't you?
What the fuck?
That's the problem. Is y'all too scared. That's the matter with you.
Okay. See?
Is that you're too scared? You guys want somebody to murder, huh? I'm not a murderer. At least know that.
Oh,
no.
my, shut up.
Hello? Can anybody at least hear my message?
The 12-year-old explains to officers that he made up the man's initial threat because he thought his parents would punish him if they knew he accepted a ride from a stranger.
'Cause you know better.
And now in handcuffs, that stranger is looking for a way out.
I can make you a whole month's worth.
Now,
Just
granted,
relax the out.
does an even growner man know better? Yes. Okay. But that's why he told that lie, because he knew better. Your parents been told you about. What are you hopping in a random stranger's truck for? I'm not putting no blame on you, but I'm putting some blame on you. You know what I'm saying? I know your parents. That's why you said I had to make up that first lie, because I knew my parents would whoop my ass if it was they knew I didn't listen and just hopped in a random man's car.
Until I can get high one more time, because I know I'm going to jail regardless. And that one time they go to jail could cash you out.
The officer doesn't show any interest in Timothy's offer, which leads to another series of erratic outbursts.
Come on! If my mama ain't living, I ain't living. Yeah, I'm gonna call you a because you don't like it, because of what it conditions you. I don't give a about that, man.
What?
If you can't talk to me, you can't talk to nobody.
Nobody
In an
spoke
interview
to
with
you.
detectives, the 12-year-old clarifies that while he may not have asked to get out of the truck, when he first tried to open the door, Timothy told him he wasn't allowed to leave, leaving the door open for serious charges. But first, investigators must get Timothy's side of the story.
All right,
Do
slow
we
down.
have to? He already
We're
seen.
going inside. We'll get those
That's
cups.
fine. Me
Oh
and
my
you
god.
can be cool.
Why
Like
don't we come
that.
home talk for 5 more
Watch this way.
minutes?
No, turn around.
You guys don't scare the out of me at all. 'Cause I know exactly what you want.
Going over this door over
You
here.
know right.
You ain't scared.
You ever done that
I
right?
can promise you.
Not trying to scare you, man. Tim,
You ain't scared
not.
because you ain't doing.
I'm not. Tim, why are you tensing up
Oh
like that?
god.
You're legit not going. You know that, right?
You gotta walk for me? I need you to walk, okay? Trying to get you in here to a nice air-conditioned chair.
You and your AC.
What is those cups
Straight
on?
up. You, because I got your people,
That's right.
and you
What?
tripped out because you don't even know what I got.
It's getting real tough on us, son.
I'm not getting tough on
Then
nobody.
put one foot in front of the other.
Oh, private attorney.
Do that, Tim. Don't be stupid. Just sit down.
We're just gonna talk, man.
Relax.
But all I'm saying
What
is
in
that
the
that's not
recording
that
studio
strong.
is this?
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, you got me, Tim.
Who's a man?
You got me.
You got me, buddy. Just relax.
I know all your brothers. That's the part.
Okay.
Is it, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing to none of your brothers. Watch this. Watch how this unfolds.
Okay, we'll leave the door open. Yeah, just hang
You
out.
can leave the door open and watch how much you're gonna.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, even reading Timothy as rights turns out to be a challenge.
Again,
What?
final constitutional rights. Okay.
I know what
I gotta read to you anyways.
saying.
You have the right to remain silent on answer any question. You understand that, right?
Shut up.
Okay.
Once the detective manages to get through all of them, Tim agrees to talk.
I try to pull over, and I get pulled over.
How do you get pulled over?
I don't know. All I know is I get pulled over, and they say whatever.
Did the police pull you over or some Spanish guy pulled you over?
Well, I believe the police and Spanish people pulled me over because they were ready to go, and I say, okay, whatever.
The police note that Timothy is emanating a strong odor of alcohol, which could help explain why his answers are not entirely coherent.
Well,
They say they saw you driving down Pine Bluffs Road when a kid jumped out of the car. You remember that?
I remember a young gentleman jump out of my car after something, but not on the hypoglycemia.
Oh, okay.
And this is what the problem is, kids and children. If you're watching, hopefully you're not. You should be watching my fucking videos, okay? I cuss too damn much. But anyway, there's not a sane civil adult. I'm not saying that it can't happen and there's not good people out in the world. But you're not just like, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to get a crazy that's trying to give you a ride than just, a nice Samaritan. You know what I'm saying? Your local, what is it? Parent, PTA mom. You know what I'm saying? That's seen you and she knows you from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, if a random person's coming up to you like, you want to ride? It's a crazy. Okay?
Did the kid get in your car?
I don't remember any kid getting in my car.
When you said you remember a kid jumping out of the car.
I remember nobody except for myself, and I'm waiting for a job to happen. And then when it never happens, I hold on and continue.
Tim's answers border on unresponsive, but when the detectives ask if there was a sexual motive behind today's incident, he has a strong reaction.
Trust me, you guys are tripping out thinking about it.
Well, that's
way next level.
Well, what were your intentions? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Ain't no type of attention like that. What? You guys scare the out of me with that type of please, don't even put me with that type of holy.
Just trying to figure
kidnapper,
out.
okay.
We have another side. We're just trying to hear your side of the story. That's all.
Alright, so my side of the story is, whoa, man. Holy. Please, don't go there. You guys are thinking I'm some sort of serial killer?
Maybe.
Is that what's going
Maybe.
on?
How old did you think he was?
Maybe 14 or 16. I don't know. Holy. No, it's not like that.
What if I told you he was?
Okay, well, can you guys look at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The only thing that I was trying to do at that moment was try to get my girl. I pull over and he jumps in.
Did you say anything to him like that?
I didn't have to. I mean, they know what time it is.
No, what?
I do it all the time. I'm just a
Told
regular
yourself.
from Clearwater, Florida.
Thanks, I appreciate
That got
that.
an issue
You
with
pick
getting
up kids all the time?
Jesus Christ.
Timothy says he didn't smoke anything today, but after performing poorly on some field sobriety tests in the parking lot,
What was that?
That's a odd number to get in yourself.
he earns a spot at the Palm Beach County Jail.
33, 34.
They at least
Sorry,
got
this
him
in
for,
place of arrest for suspicious DUI. Do you understand?
yeah, DUI.
Come on, man. Like, I just so off the test. I'm not up.
26-year-old Timothy Miller pled guilty to 1 count of child abuse, 1 count of driving under the influence, 1 count of resisting an officer without violence, and 1 count of refusing to submit to a chemical or physical test. The most serious charge, kidnapping a child under 13, was dropped by prosecutors. He was sentenced to 5 years probation, but after a drug violation in 2021, the judge sentenced him to 18 months in state prison.
Oh, just ended like that. I'm glad that kid ended up being okay by jumping out of that car. Please do not get in anybody's vehicle, bro. I don't care if you gotta, you know what I'm saying, call somebody you know, call a friend, a buddy. Do not just hop in somebody's random vehicle because that's the plot for the day, okay? It is not going to end up good. Last time I hopped in a random person's vehicle with some friends, we ended up in a shed. And it's a story behind it, so it's not that crazy. But for a second, we got a little scared and panicked because the shed was closed and there was no exits and there was only one. And, you know what I'm saying? It was a little creepy for a second. Luckily, by the grace of God, he let us go free. But we weren't kidnapped. But okay, anyway, story time over. W fucking video.